Good afternoon, everybody. Today, we're going to be talking about some more tools and some more tool deals to help you guys save some money so you're not wasting your time on tools that won't get the job done or overspending. So, in this video, we're going to be talking about the best combo kits for home use and automotive use. We're just going to talk about the best deals, and we're going to be comparing apples to apples here. Everything that we're looking at is $199, and we're just going to go through and I'm going to tell you what I would recommend in these $200 kits. So let's start with this Dewalt Combo Kit from Lowe's. So Lowe's has a Dewalt Extreme. We got to keep that in mind. It's an Extreme. So this is not the Dewalt Atomic or the Dewalt XR, which are the higher tier pro models. These are like consumer type products here. Like I would maybe say prosumer. So these should do a good job if you're working around the house on some things as well as automotive use. So for $199 here, you get a drill and you get an impact driver and you get 2 batteries. The batteries here are, it just says 2 batteries. It doesn't say which ones. 2 2-amp hour batteries. Yes, 2 2-amp hour batteries, which isn't bad, especially for home use. You're not like a contractor or anything. This is for stuff that you're just going to have for around the house, okay? Which everybody needs some type of toolkit and some power tools. These will be pretty good. Now you have those, and you have a free gift that you could choose from. I would probably recommend the Reciprocating Saw or this is a 1/2-inch drive impact wrench. That's pretty good. The impact wrench or the circular saw. Now, most people are probably not going to need the circular saw at home, so I would not, use the circular saw. If you're using a circular saw, you are probably more than just a home casual DIYer. Like, you just kind of fix stuff when it breaks. You're not really going out of your way to improve your property on your own. You generally hire other people. So you probably don't need the circular saw. But this 1/2-inch impact wrench will come in handy if you're doing something on the car, removing lug nuts and stuff like that, which most people are going to do more than they're going to be cutting, 4x8 sheets of OSB or whatever. So I would recommend the 1/2-inch drive impact wrench or the reciprocating saw. If you don't work on your car, I would say skip the impact wrench and go with the reciprocating saw, because you could use that to cut branches, small branches and stuff like that, which most homeowners are going to have to do almost annually. so that's that kit, which is not a bad deal. I don't think this is a bad deal at all. So there you have that with Lowe's. You get 3 tools. Now let's move on over to Home Depot and look at this Rigid line. Now, me personally, I have some a Rigid Octane set, and those things can't work on the car. I mean, people might get mad at me. Hey, they're not powerful enough to work on at least the cars that I have. They don't, really work, and I really wouldn't recommend the Rigids, honestly, just because if you're going to spend $199, you have options here that can help you out when you're working on the cars and stuff too. So, this is not something I recommend. Here you get 3 tools. And like I said, I think we're talking about the person that just is at home and fixes things casually. You don't really need a circular saw. And so then, it comes with the same thing, a drill and a driver. I don't think I'd recommend this kit. I think if you're going to spend $199, get the deal from Lowe's, which is much better because at least you get to choose the 3rd tool that would suit you best. So let's get this Rigid out of here. So moving on to Home Depot again, you have your Ryobi. Now, this offers the most tools. You have 6 tools, but more is not always better. You have your drill, you have your impact driver, and look at the size of that impact driver. Most impact drivers are small and compact. You see this one? You even see this drill? They're small, they're compact, they're ergonomic. These bad boys are huge. So you got to keep that in mind. If you need to screw something in, like under the sink or something, you can forget these. You using your hand because they're too big. You have a flashlight, which can come in handy. Now, one thing about this flashlight that they're not showing, that head, the black part, the black head here. I'm using my finger to point at the screen. You can't see that. Uh, let's see if they have an individual picture of it. No, they do not. Well, anyway, this part, the tip, it can rotate. So if you are in a tight spot like under the sink and this is pointed down, obviously you don't need to flip it on its back. You can rotate this thing 360 degrees to point up. So that could be, the flashlight's pretty helpful. And all right, so we have it laid out here. You have your drill, and you have your impact driver. You have a reciprocating saw, which I just said that most homeowners are going to use that. And this reciprocating saw it's okay. It'll get the job done. The rigid is much better. The rigid reciprocating saw is much better. I got a rigid set. Like I said, I had the Octane though. All of these are like the lower tiers of tools. Now I think Ryobi does have a higher tier. I don't know what it's called. I feel like it's Ryobi 1 or something like that. I think that's just a battery though. But anyway, this is the lowest tier, and I had this reciprocating saw. I sold it, okay? I didn't keep it. It has a multi-tool. It'll work. The multi-tool can be useful in situations where you can't even think of right now. Generally, when space is tight, you need to cut something out, cut a piece of trim or cut a piece of wood or cut a screw out. That's where you would go grab your multi-tool. I would assume this is strong enough to cut a screw head or something, but maybe it's not. I would assume it is, probably with much effort. And then we have the circular saw again. Again, like I said, you probably won't be using that much. And this is not a bad circular saw. I use this circular saw to replace the treads on my stairs. I just completely rebuilt the stairs. And this is what I used, and it worked pretty good. It worked good to me. It has a 1.5 amp hour battery and a 4 amp hour battery, which is more than what you're getting with the Dewalt. You're getting two 2 amp hour batteries. But honestly, if you were just, like I said, doing stuff around the house, the 4 amp hour battery is unnecessary. The 2 amp, it gets you by just fine. And so yeah, that's Ryobi. I would not recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. You do get more tools, but I still feel like the Dewalt deal is better. You're gonna get better tools that you'll use more often. So let's boot that out of the way. Now let's leave it up. You might appreciate this oscillating tool, but for the most part, the average person is just going to use these three again. And yeah, for that, I just still say go Dewalt. So go Dewalt. Let's get that out of here. Now, it's showing up as $199 now, but last night this thing was saying you had to add it to cart to get to see the price. Well, it's $199 right now. Do not hesitate on this because I don't know how long they're gonna keep this $199. This ratchet alone is $150, y'all. This right here is $150. Okay, do I need to say anything else? This is $150. This ratchet right here is $150. Okay, let me prove it to you. This bad boy right here is $150. Let's go look at this. I need to show you this, okay? Because I don't really think that y'all understand it. Look at it, it's right here. It's $150, and that's no battery. If you add a 2 amp hour battery with it, it's $200. It's $200. Let's click it and say that we want a battery with it. One battery and charger included. Wow, it's $149. So okay, even if you are just looking for just this tool, obviously get this. Oh no, see, it's out of stock online. There's nothing you can do about it. Isn't that something? Do they have the 1/4 inch? Nope. I hate when they do that. Just take it off the website. Why tease people? That makes sense. Anyway, y'all see what I'm saying. This thing is $150 alone. So let's go back to this deal. We're going back to this deal. This is $150. That is $150 alone. You are getting, again, this is a non-fuel line, but I have this very ratchet and I use it all the time. I use this more than any other tool, okay? It's amazing. You won't you will well, after you use this thing, I can't even talk straight. You'll be trying to figure out how you got along in life without it. Like, I don't do anything else. When I'm putting together furniture, I use this. When I'm, well, let's not say furniture. The furniture is made of like steel and stuff like that. And you have, metal screws or nuts and stuff like that. I'm using this. Bed frames, I'm using this. Putting together uh, stands for my saws and stuff. I use this. When I'm doing oil changes, I got to remove the bottom pan, all those screws around the bumpers. I'm using this bad boy right here. Anytime you need a socket set for something, grab this first. Okay, this thing is amazing. It's a lifesaver. It really it literally adds time to your years. Okay, it adds time to your life because it saves so much time so fast. So anyway, you get now I would say this impact driver, this thing is big. All right. Let's go look at this. So that Hex Impact Driver, it's pretty big. The drill driver is also big for Milwaukee. It looks almost the same size as the Ryobi. Definitely larger than the Dewalt there. So that is something to keep in mind. But again, that 3/8 ratchet, y'all. Then you get the hacksaw. Okay, you're getting a hacksaw, so that covers you on the same front. With the DeWalt, where I recommended getting that little handheld reciprocating saw. You have that here. And I say hacksaw, but it's a reciprocating saw, same deal. You get the drill, you get the impact driver, you get the ratchet, plus you get the work light, and you get two 1.5 amp hour batteries. Now, granted, this would have been a super amazing deal if it was 2 amp hour batteries, but the 1.5 amp hour, like I said, this is a kit for someone that's just doing quick jobs around the house. That 1.5 amp hour battery is going to be perfect for that. You also, oh my gosh, I just also realized it's giving you the dual charger. This is an M12 kit, but it's also giving you the big boy charger that can also charge M18 batteries. I didn't even notice that. So you're not getting a little rinky dink M12 charger. So you're getting the dual charger, which this is normally $80 on its own, and you get a contractor bag. Look, this kit, they not lying when this kit is when they say it's $349. This is worth every bit of $299, $349. This right here is what you want. This right here, if there's mostly men watch this, but if you want to get your dad or your son a kit, something like that, or just a friend, this right here, this is it. This is what you want. Wait. Hold on. There's that rinky-dink M12 Charger gang, y'all. What's going on? Take a screenshot of this. Okay, you need to click this and take a screenshot of it, because now here it's showing the M12 and M18 charger, but when you click this, it's showing you just the M12. That's interesting. Let's go look at this. It says M12 charger. I wouldn't complain, but I would say something. I'd be like, yo, I ordered this online, and take a screenshot of it. Order this, take a picture of it just like this, and then order it. And if it comes without that M18 and M12 charger, I will call and be like, hey, I thought I was getting this because that's what was advertised. I need you to send me that out, or discount what I paid so I can go buy that. Okay, that's a reasonable request. I think they'll honor that. So have me out here looking crazy in my video, but yeah, it's showing mixed signals. They shouldn't have put this picture up here. I would certainly, because somebody took their time to make this and wrote that out. This is what I would expect in the kit, and if that's not what I got, I would say something. But anyway, I already have all this stuff. I'm not going to buy this kit because I have all these things in the fuel versions, except for this ratchet. I don't have the fuel version of this ratchet, and I liked it because the head is smaller. This part, well, you see what I'm saying? This part that you attach the sockets to is smaller, so it can fit in tighter spaces easily. Anyway, I'm dragging this. I'm talking too much. Anyway, this is the one you want, y'all. I don't recommend that Lowe's one. Boop. I would just building up to it. This Milwaukee deal right here is what you want. So don't dawdle around. You already see that the listing is a little weird, and I don't see how long this is going to last because, like I said, last night you had to add the cart to see the price, and now they have the price advertised. I don't think this is going to last long, y'all. So anyway, hopefully this video was helpful, and I'll see you guys next time.